Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Centralist Australia in Hearts of Iron for the anti-Japanese campaign. Well, we killed 500,000 of them. 1 in 3 Japs who have died in the war are from Australians. And somehow that's not enough because the British Raj has fallen. I would like the Japanese to take this square back, but I think they know how unsafe it is. That'd be brilliant for just, like, killing the odd 1 or 2 of them. And the Americans have reinforced the line that strongly up here, but my fallback line isn't really... Damn you, Americans! You're never there to fill the line in when I need you, and then you're overfilling in the line when I don't want you. Alright, we've got the Kangaroo. Outdated equipment being built. We have a good chunk of air experience as well, so before we replace the Kangaroo... but before we put in service the Kangaroo, max out the engine. Range with that is already equal to what we had before. 400. I can't push it to 475. That Kangaroo is about as good as it's going to get until we get to jet fighters, which I don't think we will get to. Close air support is very far behind, though. So let's at least get a number 2. We'll try and get to a number 3 before we actually move forward. You guys should actually have a plan. See, this is a problem. You don't get a planning bonus from the fallback line, and I get tremendous planning bonuses. But this is how I want to do it, because this is how I think I can trick the AI into letting me. Okay, maybe it's time to put a front line in again. Click to make the... Yep. And you guys, technically, it's not going to change much, but... swap over to being on the front line. And our plan is again... something along that lines, which you think you can do. That was green. I was going to say, that should be more than risky. Oh, they finally went to moving there when I moved troops into it. Damn you, Japs. Right, Americans, if you're going to fill in the line, that's 3 whole units of theirs I would like. Oh, come on. 3 of ours versus 1 of theirs. Base value. They're getting 10,000. Due to entrenchment, terrain, and country. They have hard attack, they have soft attack, and their defense. Mechanized, we have only 300 and something in start. I need 500 before I can consider swapping it out. Production, actually. Have I still not done the research for that freaking tank? Nope, another 38 days. Well, that surprised me, that I couldn't get through 1 of theirs. I guess I don't have any... Free military factory. At what rate are we producing you? 5 a day. So it's 100 days to get 1 of the units. Yeah, I need more. Modify government. We can't actually, because I don't want the 1 guy that we can get. I hope by ticking you away you'll come back once we... Maybe with the planning bonus I can do some more encirclements. But I can't... I half want to just defend back to the line and come back and forth, but the Americans are actually helping, which means it doesn't help. I would have been better off with 2 units of 10 width armies. In fact, actually, I'd be better off with 2 units of 10 width armies. Edit. So that'd be taking you out. Duplicate first. I might even want to have support. Heavy tank, modern tank once I have it, but... See, now what do you take to produce? Equipment. 40 heavy tank, 20 motorized, 200 mechanized. I've actually got to a point where I could build a couple of these. But I can't because I don't have the... Once I'm producing the modern tank, I will actually produce a new army of these. Yep, your attack will fail. My attack will succeed. I would hope. Apparently not. I think that's because I messed it up with the orders, but that's fine. Tech. I don't even know if you're that far ahead of time. Oh, you're still actually ahead of time. I'm going to have you before everyone else. If I can produce you is going to be another matter, though. The Soviet Union has capitulated. Am I at war with Germany? I'm in all the wars, aren't I? Yeah, that's just one war. German-American war. So I might start seeing... Wait, so there's some people Japan isn't at war with. Because that comes out of here. They're in the German-American war, but they're not in the German-American war. I don't get it. I just don't get it. The German Reich took 124 states. The odd bit of Soviet Union territory still there. Well, at least we're not going to have to worry about the commies in this world. The Americans are trying to do a general push, which isn't working, and I'm not going to support it. I might support it. If that would help. If that would have worked, but it didn't, so no. Come on, tech. 16 days. I think the mechanized and the tanks, and if I can get a support artillery variant getting built as well, they'll be the breakthrough I need, and then the army that I've got, like free factories. Actually, I'm not fussed about the free factories just yet. Right, the civvy factories, though. Free civvy factories I am fussed about. Start filling in the 60s. God, the infrastructure's there is terrible. Not terrible here. That's not mine. Don't really want to build there if I can avoid it. I think the next thing we start doing... I can't believe how many of them factories I've built. Actually, after Tassie. Oh no, I'm only building in 70 places with infrastructure 70 so far. So, is there anywhere that's close? Five. No. The rest of what we've got is nowhere near close. I think focusing over here. And working on the islands is going to be the correct bet. And then we've got these slots to build in there. Yeah, the American attacks are still not going well. The defense is fine. Come on, tech. 8 days. At least once you're there, I can get the template done properly. Game's running so slow. Curiosity. Oh, crap. Don't know if you guys just had that come up. CPU is 50%. Memory, 34%. GPU, 30%. I was just wondering, oh, is it my computer? Is that the reason it's running slow? But even with the game ticking on, trying to tick on at speed 5, now it's fair to say I have a higher core count and a lower clock speed than what probably is traditional now. I have a hexa-core, old Intel chip, but just slightly winds me up sometimes when I see that things can't go faster. I even know why usually, but it still winds me up. Right. Okay, so we want to go to recruitment, edit heavy tank 2, swap out the heavy tank for modern tank, save. Now I want to train I can't get a whole 24 even at the reduced width. But if I could do that, that'd be good. Instead, what I think we'll do is do 2 lots of 12, because I think that should help on the supplies a little bit better. Actually, you're struggling on mechanized, that's all. Mechanized and modern tanks. And that's what I expect you to struggle on. But we need to produce Centurion. And just fill that out. Get that producing as soon as we can do. I also want to go into tech. Sorry, I'm doing this before the episode ends because I'm going to forget. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the icons mean. That looks like anti-tank to me. That looks like soft attack, and that's air attack. Soft attack 80 compared to soft attack 10, yeah. 18 days, that's it. So we're going to have a regular Centurion, a self-propelled artillery Centurion, and our mechanized in these armies. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, that is all the time we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.